An illegal immigrant is the prime suspect in the shooting of a San Antonio police officer. Authorities say the shooter, Jose Chacon-Gutierrez, is from Venezuela and living in the U.S. illegally. Stephanie Haynes joining us live from Texas with the latest details. Stephanie, to begin, how's the officer doing?
Yeah, Marni, good morning. Officer Viviana Rodriguez is in the hospital this morning, remaining in the hospital 3 days after she was shot multiple times during that incident in which San Antonio police have identified 25-year-old Jorge Jose Chacon-Gutierrez as the shooting suspect in this case. And we are learning from DHS sources who confirmed to NewsNation that he crossed the border illegally last November in Eagle Pass, Texas. And that is when, Marni, he was given what's called a notice to appear, meaning an official removal proceeding had begun against him by the U.S. government, but his first court date, Marni, was set for April of 2026. So fast forward to this past weekend, police in San Antonio were called out to a domestic situation at the apartment where Chacon-Gutierrez allegedly assaulted his girlfriend. That's when police found him laying in bed with a rifle next to him, and they say that he started shooting. Marni, eventually a SWAT team went in and found Chacon-Gutierrez dead, and they're trying to figure out if that was a death by suicide or if that was from gunfire that happened during the shootout with the 3 officers that were involved in this. According to police, 3 of them have 3 or fewer years on the job with San Antonio police, and 2 of them now are on administrative leave, and that investigation is still ongoing, Marni.
Governor Abbott is responding. Stephanie, what more is he saying?
Yeah, his comments really echo what some of the critics of our current immigration system have been saying for oftentimes now. 1, the governor says he is hoping for a swift recovery for the officer, and that 2, saying that this would have never happened had Chacon-Gutierrez not been in this country. And then 3, I want to read part of his statement, which reads, quote, "The Biden-Harris administration's open border policies, record high levels of illegal immigration, allowing dangerous criminals into our country like this illegal immigrant who was knowingly released into our state after being apprehended by the federal government." So, Marni, that kind of speaks to how he was given that notice to appear set for April of 2026, which is common along the border. When people cross illegally, they will be given, when they are apprehended, they are given this notice to appear. But it's such a far off date just because of the backlog of the immigration courts, because of all of the people who are coming into this country. And so critics raise this concern that when these people are living in the country without legal status, that could pose potential risks to public safety. Marni.
Wishing that officer a speedy recovery. Stephanie, thank you for the update. Well, thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.